So, welcome guys and girls back to Bless and Unleash and with another guide. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important thing. Yesterday, in my last video, I mentioned a state. I mentioned how it is fame, how you're gonna get it, and I didn't go in detail. So that's what I'm going to do today, because a state is a really important aspect of the game. Once you have set up your estate, you're going to get a lot of benefits, especially starseed. In a state, there are workers that build stuff, and with those workers you can get purple stuff that you can only gather through a state. There are certain aspects or certain things or pieces of the game that you can only get from the estate, certain resources that you only get from the estate. So to get to the state, first you have to press M and then go to this not previous place after you have defeated Gideon and this tower. In this tower, once you have defeated Gideon, or once you have fought with the Gideon, you don't actually defeat him, but once you have fought with him, you come here and you get some quest here after doing some episode quest, and you get that quest from a soldier. Once you have done that quest, you will be able to go to your estate from here. You have to press M and then estate, and then you just have to press G. Once you press G, it will take you to a state. Now, the concept of a state is, it is a place, a certain piece of land that is devoted to you. It is your land, it's your country, or it's your village, and you're the boss there. You manage resources. There are people that comes. There are reputation of the village. There are shops in the village that works for you. You get resources of all kinds, you get equipment of all kinds that you can actually use and that you can take with you in your inventory to the open world, and you can use them or sell them or do whatever you want to your need. Now, once you come to the state, the first thing you will see is this house. Now, apparently this is supposed to be your house, but you can't actually enter or do anything with it. Now, the most important thing in a state, here I mentioned even yesterday, is this estate warehouse, which can be used as extra storage. Now, the storage increases with your estate level. As if you see from the top, you can see my estate level is level 3. That's why I have a storage of 36. You might not have that. Once your levels up, the storage of the estate increases. But at first, you can use this storage as a storage for your inventory, but as game goes on, you're doing a lot of estate work. My best advice would be to just use this storage for estate stuff, because the amount of stuff you get from the estate is going to be increased, and you will not have any space here for any of the other stuff. For now, this is what I'm keeping it here. All of them are estate blueprints or contracts and resources that you get in estate for the use. Now, there are some special resources that you have to use in the estate to upgrade the estate shops and or build a new shop. If I go to the estate merchant, you can see these are all the resources that you can actually buy to a certain amount, so you can use it in your estate. And there are some blueprints that you can buy to build the shop in the first place, because when you come here, the first quest you will get is from a soldier that will stand here. Don't remember the name. And then he will ask you to build this mining camp and then this orchard. Once you have done that, then you will be taken to this bar. In this bar, you can hire workers. So just like contracts, your estate has laborers. Now, if you see on the top, you can see I have labor pool of 24. I can have 24 laborers at a time. I have 6 at the moment. So every day your labor will come up here, and they will have different things that they can actually gather, a different type of shit. You can see this is okay, this is a really good one actually, because it gets really good stuff. Now this one is only getting simple resources, so I'm not gonna hire him. I already have enough. You can hire them for gold for 30 days, so it's not a problem. As your state level goes up, you can hire much better farmers or laborers, just like you see I hired that one, which was a really good one. And once you have hired your laborers, you press M, you go to manage structures, and then you go like this, and then you put your worker on work. Now I have put every one of my worker on work. This is how it will look like before they start working. You will assign, and then they will go to start doing the job. The first two things you're going to see are going to be a mining camp and a farmer. These are the things you have to associate with yourself. And yeah, there will be a few more quests. You will be able to build animal pen right off the bat, and this thing which will actually help you get 5% extra restored XP. And also it increases your reputation, which will increase your population limit, and which will increase your estate level, hence more resources. Now what you have to do is get to the miner camp, and as soon as you have enough resources to upgrade miner camp, just like this, you upgrade it. You upgrade it to level 3, because at level 3 you will be able to use 2 miners, which will boost your production twice. The same thing you will do with the farmland. Once you have upgraded your mining to camp to level 3, you will come to the farmland and upgrade this thing to level 3, which I'm going to do. Okay, do I have not? Okay, I don't have enough wood, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So once I upgraded this to level 3, I will be able to assign 2 workers here, hence more resources. Now one of the most important things the estate can do is by hiring the contracts. The contract workers are the blue workers that you can find in the open world. As you can see, once you're in the estate, you will only see the estate map, not the open world map. So if I go here, as you can see, I have 2 different workers. Both of them make different stuff. Now the most important stuff they make is these 2, especially this one and this one. Each of these can cost up to 400,000. That's why estate is so much important. I'm talking about 400,000 starseed. Just imagine you're doing this and you get one of this. I got one of that and it sold for 300,000, and it was a lucky day. So these contracts you can buy in the market. You can find them in the open world as a random drop, or you can also get them by opening treasure chests, like the ultimate treasure chest you get. You can actually find a video on the YouTube to find all of the places. I think there are 11 of them in the whole map. That might be different or something. Other than these things, you can actually create decorations once you have blueprints for them, which will boost up your estate level. Now to hire a contract, to use the contractor, it's the same stuff. You come here, you go there, and then you do this. Now for now I'm using this contractor Heba only, which have 5 days left because I hired him 25 days ago. Now this special contractor does use special resources that you get from all of these places, like the stone and wood that you need to upgrade your estate buildings. The same thing I need is these two things I need for this special worker. So once I have those things, I just take it and I just put him to work. Okay, sorry about the long pause. For you it might not be any pause. Anyways, so that's all you have to know about estate. Once new things come up, I will guide you through it. But for now, my advice would be to, if you have starseed, if you've been doing all of the things I've been telling you, and you have a bulk of starseed waiting for you, come here and just buy all of this stuff. Yep. So it will. Okay, I guess my car.
Hey there.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so buy all of this every day, because at some point you're going to need all of these materials for different workers. So by the time you're gonna have those workers, if you're buying every day all of this stuff, you will have a surplus of material that you can choose to upgrade everything. So once you come in, once you have enough starseed to spend, just come here and buy everything. It will cost you around 20,000 starseed every day, which is in hindsight is not much considering the amount of stuff you can get. It's not much. So you can also actually come here and check your labor pool, how many workers you have. As you can see, I have 2 artisan, and this artisan requires these 2 materials, just like Heber requires these 2 materials. So once this contractor is done, I'm going to use this contractor to do the stuff, and once my shop is actually level 2 or 3, I will be able to use another contractor, which will increase my production of my stuff. So yeah, this one is easy. So one more thing I have to show you is, for after 2 eyes or 3rd time, you're going to need some blueprints for upgrading your things. As you can see, I have few blueprints for shops. So you can get these blueprints from random drops, of course, and you can also get these blueprints especially from the market. So keep an eye on them. If you know how to estate is working, and you know everything, and you know what you need, keep an eye on the market and buy those resources and blueprints once they are available, once you can actually get them. So this is gonna be it for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be covering up Union, because that is one really important aspect of the game. How can you do their quests, what is Union quests, what are traits, how can you use them, and how do you actually join Union in the first place, and how this aspect of the game works. Because you can see the Sentinels have a trait that actually recovers your allies in a specific area, and you won't be able to, and any enemy will not actually attack you, and everyone in that circle will be revived instantly with 1% of their health. I guess this was the thing. And the Court of Raven has the ability that allows you to not get killed by PvP. Like any PvP things won't be able to kill you at all. And then this Artisan Society, which I love the most, this is what I joined. And this thing, it allows you to have this ability. I have it on my 5. So if you press it, you can something like this. You become a random stuff and disguise yourself and instantly get 30% health. And then you can press escape and get out of there. It has a cooldown of 10 minutes. The cooldown for the Sentinel is actually really a lot. It's like 5-6 hours, and for Court of Raven it's only 5 minutes. So yeah, so like, subscribe and share, and by the time I'm gonna make Union video tomorrow, you're gonna be the first one to actually have it. So yeah, that's it. I see you tomorrow and have fun.